Yes, sir, and welcome back to another Dark and Darker mobile video. It is your boy Flo10Z here, and as I promised in the previous video that I would start making a series of guides to help you guys get better and just overall understand more about Dark and Darker mobile. Dark and Darker mobile is an extraction-based game. It's more melee-based and magic-based, but it is an extraction game. So think Tarkov, but with swords and magic and arrows and stuff like that. So you see, there is a difficulty. This is the hardest difficulty, the hell mode where you pay an entry fee. And so basically I'm going to just give you a guide on all the things that you can do either with your friends or solo to just navigate this and get more gold and just be more comfortable, so you can just understand, especially given that it's a beta right now. There's just a lot of things that you can do, and the biggest thing that you can do is use the mercenary system. If you do not have people to play with, use the mercenary system. It is basically AI teammates. The reason that you can upgrade them and stuff like that, and you need them. It'll make your life a lot easier. It's cool. You can't use them on the Goblin Case because that's a solo map, but you can use them for the Forgotten Castle map, and you can use that for all the difficulties. Like I said, the lower tiers it might be easier, but like I said, when you get to the higher tiers, if you don't necessarily have teammates, then this is what you're gonna have to do. Either way, the queue times will be incredibly long if you don't have teammates, so you're gonna have to go and throw those on. I just throw on some B tiers. The particular setup that I would probably use is either like a priest and like a barb and then boom. But I play rogue. I'm very light class, so yeah, like if I still like I will get hit. And please do not underestimate the AI when it starts to get to like the nightmares and the hells, because they start three-shotting and they will basically like two enemies will quickly down your AI companion, and they'll also kill you in like one or two headshots. Do not get headshot. Like, yeah, it's like the quickest way to die, like boom. So the way you get more loot is separated into rarities. They go all the way from grays, which is like, I'm not sure of the actual names, but like I said, I'll try to find like screenshots and post these up. But they have rarities, which is basically like normal, which is like gray, green, blue, purple. Then it's legendary, which is gold, and then there's unique, which is like named equipment, which it basically has a name to it. Like it has like an actual specific name, and boom. So that's how you do it. The difficulties of the map align with the rarities that you'll get. So when you go to hell and nightmare modes, that's where you'll get the most rare loot and stuff like that. I don't see a lot of people running it, but the AI is very dangerous. They're very tanky, and you have to understand that it functions like an RPG. So your classes and your cooldowns, if they do matter, you also do have stats and all of those things that matter that go into your character builds. Each piece of equipment has different stats, and each class uses different stats in different ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe magic, so you know, magic power, you feel me? Your barb strength, and you know what I'm saying? Rogues are really good. You would like speed, maybe magic defense, but you also want to do maybe like damage, because you know rogue is very DPS. You feel me? Just kind of play around with it, see what it is that works for you. That's really I like why I don't post. I like people to play the game. I just want to kind of help them clear up misunderstandings. The best way to learn and just have a better experience and be better at a game is to kind of just go in and learn the mechanics and go through the rough phase yourself and just kind of figure out what is what. But you know what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with having like, you know, just like a little template. Oh, boom, 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 boom. When you go in there, think about your class setups. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just have like 3 rogues that I mean, you could, like, if you guys are like really good, you could, but you know what I'm saying, you want to boom have your rogue, you know what I'm saying, circling around trying to get back. You know what I'm saying? The barb, the tank be in the front, taking the majority of aggro from the enemies, you know what I'm saying? And then you have your priest back, you know what I'm saying, in the back trying to avoid damage, you know what I'm saying, outputting damage when they can, but also making sure that they prioritize healing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you would kind of work that. However you know what I'm saying, do that, you know what I'm saying? Or the same thing would work, like, let's say you have like a mage, a ranger, and like a fighter, you know what I mean? So the fighter would proc as the tank and would be taking a aggro and a majority of the, you know what I'm saying, the damage and like the majority of the head-on fighting. The ranger would probably be providing backward support close, and then you'd have the mage, or the mage could be up close, and then the ranger could be providing that. So depending on how you run it, because each class has different perks and all of those things. Like rogue has a perk that allows it to use a handheld crossbow, or fighter, I believe fighter can use all of the weapons already, but there's something that allows me to get. I gotta look at it. I'm about to make a mage. I guess I'll make a fighter. I guess I'll just go on and make class guides for everything. I've really just been playing rogue. I like rogue a lot. I guess I can make a good. I'm gonna make a like my best perks for the rogue, depending on where you're going and stuff like that. And you know, that's yeah, like for real. But honestly, it's really either find you some teammates, coordinate, actually make sure that you pick classes that are actually like beneficial to each other, and then make sure that you're actually paying attention to the stats and stuff on your gear, upgrading. The game does a good thing of differentiating and letting you know about the rarity of items, and it does a good thing of letting you know like which gear is overall better for you. If you have an equipped gear and you find a piece of gear, the there will be like a small green arrow in the left corner that will allow to let you know that, oh, this is a better version, even if it's blue. Like if the stats are better, it like boom. So but it's also good to just kind of learn and look, so that way you can actually form your own build. That way you can probably have like a rogue that specializes in damage, because you picked all the gear that has like damage and increase or strength and stuff like that. Like I have a specific piece of gear that gives me increased headshot damage, and you know, so just go make sure that you're clicking the menus, looking around, things like that. Uh, Circle your enemies. Oh, that's the best. Like, please, like circle. Like, there's arrows that dictate where the enemy is. I'll probably go into like a deeper, like dive, like in the combat. But as of right now, you know what I'm saying, just like in overall to just have a better success rate, plan your character builds out, use the mercenary system, pay attention to your gear, actually pick good beneficial gear, so that way you can output good damage and or tank hits and stuff like that, increase your health and all of those things like that, because you start off with a very low health and you will literally get one shot if you're not careful by certain enemies or other players. Like there's not a lot of people running in the, I actually do not, I see more people in the lower tier modes. I actually haven't actually seen people here. I had one team, but they actually died to the boss, and I wasn't having none of that. So yeah, this is basically just like a small run through. Like I said, character or party composition is very important, and that's how you can like really maximize your raids and stay alive. Like I said, you really want to have like a variety of classes, so that way that your party leans towards adaptability and flexibility when it comes to diving into the dungeons. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm actually going to start making another one. If you enjoyed this and you would like any more Dark and Darker mobile content, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe, comment down for me below specifically what you would like to see or know. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Never.